and welcome to Login, where you get logged in and granted access to the world of fabulosity. It's season 3, so going bigger and better. First of all, I might need to explain my outfit for today. I'm wearing a Chikoye. Yes, Nava is wearing a Chikoye. Let's log you into our first stop. Our first stop was Mic Check, that headlined with Jose Chameleon as the star of the night.
You know, you can do hip-hop even after sleep. You know, you just wake up and you start with a rhyme. Rhyme. But one of the two applies to the situation I'm talking about. You know.
And we are taking control of business. Everybody is not happy to see me. Don't hate me. Hate the game. Don't hate the player.
You never know quite what to expect with a comedy show, but tonight's show has an artist joining them on stage. You never know what they have in store for us, but hey, let's log you in. Management had high hopes for the night. There was a lot of movement going on backstage, and there was a lot in store for the night. We caught up with the minds behind this event.
Tonight is a special night for all our fans out there. Tonight is a special night. We have a special performance. You can see we're setting up a sound system, the band. We have the doctor, Chameleon. He's going to be our curtain raiser. Can you imagine? You can see we have run out of time, so we are doing everything so fast.
Because Chameleon is the biggest artist we have alive in Uganda.
And I'm very, very happy to be in the crew that is hosting Chameleon Live, Jose Chameleon. So we hope to present a really, really good show.
We ran into Chameleon in a parking lot right before the show and had a quick chat. Seriously, what was your intention? Give us the reasons behind joining this comedy show.
The reasons behind the comedy show is Jonah is my friend, the manager to the Mic Check. He's been my friend so many years, and we tried out a lot of things that didn't work out. So I've always been blaming him and asking Jonah, actually Chitukola doesn't cut off. And I was like, no, because isn't that, he's bright. Jonah is very, very, very bright. And honestly, I adore him. He inspires me a lot. So one time, I came for comedy, and he talks to me, but how do we get comedy to the next level? I told him, listen, comedy needs to be married to other happenings. You can't take comedy to Nachivo. You can't take comedy to Angenoa, because people go for different things. I told him, okay, let's do this. Let's share the ears. What do you think about an artist featuring on comedy? He was like, that's a good idea. Then he was like, but I think since you brought the idea, so let's start with you. I was like, fine, I'll do it.
Then it was time for the musical Dr. Jose Chameleon to step on stage.
Shining like a morning star, style and fashion like a movie star.
It was quite interesting because there was a problem with the sound. Chameleon had wanted to play with a live band, but opted for CD instead because the sound of the live band just wasn't working. A lot of jokes about people in the public eye. I've once been in the audience and heard a joke cracked about me, but when I asked Chameleon what the funniest joke he's ever heard about himself, here's what he said.
Oh my God. I was in comedy night one night, and they said that I became Muslim. But the only thing that failed me to become a real Muslim is they couldn't circumcise me. That I was not big size is small. I was oversized, which wasn't the truth. I mean, whoever saw me.
Chameleon kye kyagaana okusiramuka ebyaddala. Nze nkubulira Sali Bado byayogera, I swear. You know, abivaamu bajja ne bagamba wano mbu ekyagaana okusiramuka ebyaddala. Mbu wate ejjirita ate n'ekirala mbu ejjirita mbu waali teryeyinza kwenkana. Kumakambao mbu ekyakutuumya Gaddafi.
And I was really laughing about it. And
one of the comedians heard something. They heard something.
And honestly, when I walk to my bathroom and look at myself, if they call that big, then they're crazy. They're really doing a very big job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, here at Login, we seem to think that the reason he got Muslim was to be able to have more than one hajjatis, eh? Let me try and be his date for the night. We're going to comedy. Let's log you in. One of my greatest achievements has been to be able to tie this thing called a chitambala. But hey, let's go to the world of achievements, scandals, rumors, and the hearsay. Haruna Mubiru announced that some members of the Eagles production would perform at his Friday show, but it was hard to believe. So when Suleiman Sekamate arrived backstage at New Club Obligato, many expressed shock. It wasn't long before Mesach Semakula and Ronald Mainja also came and performed. Mesach didn't go into details of their woes, but wished his nephew well on the solo journey, promising to be there for him. Not a surprise, considering that Mubiru's biggest beef is allegedly with the Oli Miss singer. Kelly Rowland continues to be the best godmommy to be as she rides for her sister Beyonce, but she slipped up and told the baby's gender to the press. The motivation songstress and judge on British version of X Factor was spotted looking lovely outside the BBC Radio 1 studios in London. The 30-year-old singer has recently just won the Ultimate TV Personality Prize at the Cosmopolitan Ultimate Women of the Year Awards 2011. With all this going on, she's still a bit confused at what to get Beyonce for her baby shower gift. She told a UK magazine that she had no idea what she was going to buy Beyonce at the baby shower because Jay is going to buy that little girl every single thing possible. Congratulations to B and J on their little girl, and congratulations to Kelly on continuing success. But we wonder what B and J will think about Kelly spilling the beans. We'll be right back with more interesting things after the break.